Jermall Charlo versus Sergiy Derevianchenko, man. IBF mandatory for the middleweight division is number 1 ranked is Sergiy Derevianchenko. Number 2 in the ranking is Jermall Charlo in the IBF. If Jermall, we all know he's the mandatory in the WBC, but if he wants a title fast enough, is going the IBF route. They serious about their mandatories. And if Canelo beats Triple G, you can forget, that belt is going to be vacant, and they both can fight for the IBF. Jermall was the former IBF in the junior middleweight division. Why not be the 2-time IBF champion at another weight class in the middleweight division? Derevianchenko is a monster. I've been telling Boxingeye for a while now, he's a monster. That footwork, that hard hitting, that punch. Ludabella got somebody, man. Shout out to Ludabella, man, for getting Sergiy Derevianchenko. He's sparring Daniel Jacobs. He's sparring Khurtsidze. Man, dude has been in there with some tough opponents. So, I love this fight, man. It's like, I don't know, man. Jermall is a savage at the 154 division. But this 2 undefeated fighters, whoa. I can't pick a winner. Yeah, I mean, I was mad when Jermall fought Sebastian. It was just trash. It was terrible. He shouldn't have fought somebody garbage like that. But the IBF should make this fight happen. Ludabella, Al Heyman should make this fight happen. Man, Jermall, Sergiy, woo! I'll talk about fireworks, bombs, 12 rounds. Who chin gonna prevail, or will we see a fight of the year candidate between the both of them? What's your take on it?
I definitely think it'll be a fight of the year, man. I mean, it's that right there is a sexy ass fight, man. You seen what Derevianchenko just did to Tureano Johnson. I mean, Derevianchenko is Lomachenko's middleweight brother. Jermall. The thing is this about this fight. I love the matchup itself is it's just like, it's a new matchup we're talking about now that Derevianchenko just won. Jermall's just came to 160. The two, like, fresh names at 160, and they're both on PBC side. But the thing is this, I highly doubt they will match them against each other anytime soon. I could see after Golovkin moves on, some of the belts are free. Jermall gets a belt, Derevianchenko has a belt, and it has to be a unification. Because it's too, you know how it is in boxing where these promoters think, you got to understand the business of boxing. They're going to be like, oh, it's too soon. But at the same time, we can't say that because look at Lubin fighting Jermall, his little brother, so you never know. These Charlo brothers aren't afraid of nobody, man. I know for a fact Jermall will fight him. He won't even think twice about it. It's just up to these promoters because it's one of them fights. It's just an awesome fight. If you know who Derevianchenko is, I mean, and you watch his last fight, you will be ecstatic to see him against a Jermall Charlo. I honestly don't know. It'd be interesting. I think Jermall's 1-2, his stick is still good enough to beat a Derevianchenko. I wouldn't bet on that, but I got enough faith in Jermall that he could. He's just a precision. He's the new hardest working guy in boxing. He's got Ronnie Shields in his corner. He's got everything going for him. He's passed every test with flying colors. He's got the Kobe Bryant mentality, the killer mentality. He's a special talent right now in boxing. I believe heavy in Jermall. And I think Derevianchenko that would be a statement fight for him at middleweight, where it's like, because they're both top. They're both in that range of, they're obviously both in the top 10